Over the weekend, President-elect Joe Biden unveiled an all-female senior communications staff. All the ladies in the house, come on, let me hear you say, oh. He is expected to roll out a diverse group to lead his economic team this upcoming week. The incoming administration is taking shape, while the outgoing one is still trying to undermine Biden's legitimacy, not to mention Biden's ability to help the American people. And also the birds. Trump rolled back protections for the friggin' birds. Even Republicans don't want that. Even Republicans, which explains, again, why the 3-judge panel of Republicans in Pennsylvania that we reported on yesterday stopped his injunction to grab that state. Even Republicans want him out. The president-elect's early picks are, in themselves, a promise kept. And they provide a stark contrast to those that Trump had, which were basically a nice assembly of white men and a couple of white women, but definitely mostly all white. Biden said of his communications hires that it is about time we get some diversity up in this bitch. No, he said that his picks would bring diverse perspectives to their work and a shared commitment to building this country back better, which just happens to be his slogan. So congratulations on staying true to your slogans. Meanwhile, a new survey shows that 68% of Americans want the U.S. Senate to reject any corporate-linked nominees proposed by the incoming president. The Data for Progress poll, which was sponsored by our good friends at Demand Progress, finds that a majority of Democrats, Republicans, and independents across all the documented demographics, like even these people, agree that senators should vote against confirming any corporate executives or lobbyists in top positions in Biden's administration. Sure, some of these very same people, same Republicans that are willing to do this now, also just 5 minutes ago were looking the corporate-loving crack of the orange Fuhrer. But now they're teamed up with progressives to urge Biden to put forth nominees who have worked to forward the interests of everyday Americans, like themselves, in case they didn't know that they were everyday Americans. Here's the question. Do they know that everyone is on the same page now against corporate fascism? Or are they still not with it? Well, whatever the cause, the outcome could be great. The poll results bolster calls for Biden to keep business insiders and industry lobbyists out of his cabinet. And you can help on this too. Here's an action. Go now to nocorporatecabinet.com and demand, or ask politely, whatever, that the Biden administration reject corporate-linked nominees in the highest level positions at the White House. It's a very important thing, and it's something we can actually do something about. Pretty cool. On the foreign policy front, let us recall that President-elect Joe Biden said he would end support for the war in Yemen. That's the same war that Vice President Joe Biden supported in 2015 under Obama. Good. He changed his mind. Now let's see some action. More than 80 organizations joined together on Monday to urge Biden to keep his word. Aisha Juman of the Yemen Relief and Reconstruction Foundation said, and I quote her, "I hope that he now helps end the largest humanitarian crisis in the world, one that he helped create." Other signatories on the letter that were sent to Biden include Action Corps, the Center for International Policy, and Veterans for Peace. And if Veterans for Peace are in it, y'all know it's full of integrity. These guys and ladies do not play. They are very serious about having seen war and wanting peace. In other promising news, an expert panel of top international and environmental lawyers have begun working on a legal definition of ecocide. The goal is making mass ecological damage an enforceable international crime on par with war crimes, crimes against humanity, and genocide, because it kind of is all of those things rolled into one horrible. Okay, the initiative to criminalize the global destruction of ecosystems was assembled by the Stop Ecocide Foundation at the request of several Swedish parliamentarians. Thank you, Swedes! Okay, these probably aren't the parliamentarians, but they're Swedes. These people's move has already garnered support from European countries as well as several small island nations who are just about to die from ocean inundation. Preparatory work is now underway, and the panel plans to deliver a draft of the legally enforceable definition of ecocide in early 2021. Hopefully we'll get there, and it's coming up quick. All the ladies in the house, come on, let me hear you say, oh. I'm Julianna Forlano. You are watching the Progressive News Headlines here on act.tv. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And hey, we are coming up on 50,000 subscribers, pulled together all within the course of a few months. I'm glad you're liking our content. If you want to find out more about ecocide and the criminality piece to it, we did an interview yesterday about racism as the core of what drives ecocide and these other ecologically destructive processes. So check that out on YouTube. I will see you tomorrow. You can follow me on Twitter at Julianna Forlano. You can follow act.tv across all platforms. Have a great day.